Hey there, Cancers. It is the Divination Duchess here, ready to do your Zodiac reading for December 2019. We're going to see what the Spirit Guides have for you, Cancers, for the month of December. We're going to start off with some love and relationship foresight and then jump into some other general messages that we may be getting from the cards. This definitely should resonate with most of you Cancers. Of course, you know, everyone's situation may be slightly different, but take the portions that resonate with you. I'm super excited to get this reading started for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what's in store for Cancers for December of 2019. Okay, some time alone. We got the Sanctuary card. Let's see what else we got. Images and visions. December is a very insightful month. It's looking like for most of the zodiacs. A little vulnerability. Let's pull one more. And endurance. Okay, so when it comes to your love and relationships, Cancers, in the month of December, it looks like you're going to really be taking some time to yourself, spending some time alone. We got the Sanctuary card here. And so, as you can see, she's just in the tub. She's relaxing. It's really going to be about taking some me time, some self-care, some relaxation, some just letting go, relaxing. And so, this card says privacy, having your own personal space, respecting boundaries. So this is also could be for some of your mates, people that you're dating or married to, spouses or whoever. I mean, they could also be taking some time to themselves. You guys could, you know, feel yourselves taking a little space, working on yourselves, not really focusing a lot on the relationship, but more focusing on what matters most in your life, some personal goals, some personal aspirations and all that. And so in the month of December, Cancer is also going to be getting a lot of signs and visions and things just coming from the universe, from the divine. You're going to be getting a lot of visual messages, and you just have to be open and ready to receive it. We got the visions card here. So you're going to be noticing a lot of things that are going on in your relationship, about a lot of hints and things that could be occurring in the near future. And so really this card is calling you to pay attention to your visions. It's about clairvoyancy. It's about it says psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body experiences. So it could also be visions in your dreams. You just really need to be keeping a clear mind, paying attention to these visions as you're going throughout the month, as you're spending time alone. But there's also going to be a lot of vulnerability in your relationships, Cancer, for the month of December, which is freaking amazing. I know it's very difficult for people to be vulnerable, especially in relationships of any sort, romantic, non-romantic. A lot of times we just like to keep our guard up. People don't want to get hurt. They don't want to be misunderstood. So this card is saying, hey, Cancer, you guys are going to step out of the box. You're going to have some vulnerability in your life in December of 2019. You're going to feel more free. And I'm really sensing that this is coming from that sanctuary time that you're going to be able to enjoy. And it comes a lot from the visions that you're having. It makes you just feel a little bit more comfortable being vulnerable in situations throughout the month of December, meaning mostly relationships. It says opening your heart, allowing yourself to be tender. So you're really going to find yourself with a gentle spot in your heart. You're really going to be able to be more loving, more caring, more nurturing after you take some time to nurture yourself. And so we also got the endurance card, okay? And this card says keep going. So what this is saying and what I'm sensing and getting is that Cancers are going to be, a lot of you are going to be getting over hurdles, okay? There's going to be some hurdles, but you're going to have to know that you have to keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Just, you know, jump over that hurdle and move on to the next. There's going to be some thrown at you. But with this, you know, new enlightenment, this new sense of self from your sanctuary time, it should be fairly easy to be more enduring during that time, especially December has a lot of craziness going on with family, the holidays, and all that good stuff. So let's see what our next deck has for Cancer for December of 2019. Messages for Cancer. Ooh, for December of 2019. Okay, Cancer. So it looks like there's going to be some deceitful situations that you're going to be encountering during the month. This could be either deceit that you're receiving from a partner, in a relationship, someone that you know. There's definitely going to be some lies going around, some hiding, some secrets. This could also be, you know, some deceit that you know that you're putting out in the air, some energy that you know you're putting out, but you may just not feel comfortable with being honest. And so I think this has a lot to do with the vulnerability card also, because, I mean, when people don't want to be vulnerable, they usually rely on deceit just to get by, just to have things go in their favor, not to really have to deal with issues. So it really depends on the reason for the deceit, but it does look like in December it might get a little hectic. You may want to be a little bit wary of this, and that's when, I mean, the visions would really come into help. Just kind of pay attention to what's around you, especially if you're not being deceitful. So you definitely know there's more than likely going to be people around you that are being very deceitful. So it's going to be critical to pay attention to that. It's going to be critical to just keep going and get past all that drama. And that's where we got the choices card here. Okay, so you're going to be making some very important choices in December, Cancer. You're going to need to evaluate things, and so I think that's really where a lot of that comes into, as far as the sanctuary time, the visions. You're going to have a clear head and a clear mind. You're going to have to be ready to make these decisions. You're going to have to be vulnerable in order to make the best choice for you, rather than thinking about what everyone else wants, what your mate wants, what your friends want, what, you know, your kids want, or whoever's in your life. So the choices card also can be saying you can choose to, you know, stay in deceitful situations, or you can choose to get out of them. And like I said, that can also tie in with the endurance card of just keep going, get over that, and move forward. And so we also got the success card for you, Cancers. Okay, so it looks like, you know, you're gonna have a very successful month overall. There is going to be some pitfalls. There is going to be, you know, some things that are going on that may be just a little bit hectic. But ultimately, it's going to be a successful month. It's going to be successful in love, but it's also going to be successful mostly on your own personal journey when you take this personal time, and, you know, you're just becoming stronger. You're seeing more clearly. You're making better choices. And so I really love that card for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump to the next deck and see what Spirit Guides have for Cancer for December of 2019. One, King of Summer. Okay. Princess of Spring. Okay, so this further goes into the success card and the making choices card, okay? Princess of Spring. And this card says, the Princess of Spring, it's time to go after your dreams. Do something to expand your horizons. let your activity take flight, your creativity. Okay, so this card is really about doing something new, doing something exciting, doing something that's going to bring this new success and excitement into your life. And so this really ties in with the choices card, I feel, because you're going to have to make the right choices by being creative, being energetic, being optimistic, enthusiastic. You're going to have that attitude to bring in the success that's coming in December. Okay, Cancers? And then we got the King of Summer. And the King of Summer says you could either, some of you are going to be bringing in a new romantic partner in December, Cancers. Some of you are going to be getting some excellent advice. And some of you could just be getting involved in a new creative endeavor, which also goes with the Princess of Spring. Okay, so a lot of you Cancers are going to be working on this new creative project. You're going to be trying something new. You're going to feel renewedness. You're going to feel refreshed, and you're going to have success on this venture. It's just a matter of actually getting started. It's a matter in, you know, believing and making the right choices, as we got earlier. So let's get a couple more messages for Cancer for December 2019. One. More success. We got Rejoice and Celebration. I love that card. Prosperity begins. Yes. As long as Cancer is creative in the month of December, partnerships and alliances, definitely, like I said already, you're going to get some new people in your life that are going to bring a lot of success. So let's look at it. We got Prosperity begins. Very prosperous December for Cancers. We got Rejoice in Celebration. This is like a magnificent set. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, Cancer, we got it all coming together. You're working on new creative projects. You're going to have success. You are going to, you know, feel more lighthearted, more happy. You're going to rejoice in celebration. This is all going to come after you take that time just to have that sanctuary time. You take that time to connect. You become more enduring as you work through yourself and knowing yourself and making the right choices. Like, this is a great reading for the month. A lot of you as well, because of the King of Summer, that could bring in a new romantic partner. It also could be a new relationship. I do feel that a lot of Cancers are going to be entering into a new relationship in December of 2019. And that's another reason to celebrate, okay? That's another choice to make, but it's also going to bring you a lot of success. I love this card. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a message from the Divine for the month of December 2019 for our Cancers. As our last card to wrap up this reading, this prosperity reading full of love, creativity, and light. What message do we have for Cancer for December 2019? Relationships. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some relationships for some of you Cancers coming in December. And it says, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the Divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Okay? No need to try to control the situation. Just be vulnerable, like the card said, and it's going to be a successful relationship. It is a blessed one from the Divine with that last message. We just probably want to be careful with the deceit and not really start off on the wrong foot. On that note, it has been a pleasure, and until the next time.